Hello everyone and welcome to the channel, and here's Google Apps Updates Roundup number 53, and in this episode I'm going to show you 20 new features and the changes in 4 different Google apps. So let's find out what's new. Let's start with Google Photos, and it got plenty of new changes that I've never mentioned before, and the first one is under the search page. Now when you tap on the search bar, you will be directed to a totally separate page, and this page will show you some suggestions here at the bottom, like videos, selfies, concerts, and some of the previously searched terms. And on top of this, you will see your search history at the top with the history icon next to them. Previously, tapping the search bar will simply start the search functionality on the same page, but now you will be directed to a separate one. Another change I noticed in search is the new filters available for videos. So for example, I'm going to search for videos, and as you see here, I have some filters like dancing, jungle, and so on. So these filters identifies the type of content inside the video itself, and I think this is something new. And when I tap on more, I have even more options like swimming, cars, festival, mountains, and birds. So I think Google improved the search functionality for videos, but I'm not 100% sure if this is a new feature. So please let me know in the comments if you agree with me. Now let's move on to the memories to show you a couple of new changes. The first one is the ability to remove a specific photo from your memory, and you can do this by tapping on the hide button. And there's a new option over here called remove photo from this memory. And I didn't see this option before because I compared it with the previous videos I made about the memories, and this is a new option. Also, the hide this date from all memories has been renamed slightly, so Google added the word this between hide and date, and this word didn't exist before. Change number 6 and 7 is in the more menu. First, the add description field has been renamed to add a caption, and also the open in maps button is now using your device colors instead of always using the blue color. And when you tap on it, as you see, it has a pill-shaped design, or the shade that take place when you tap on it has a pill-shaped design, which is something new as well. Change number 8 and 9 is under the profile menu. If you take a look closely, you will see a new icon for the Your Data in Google Photos menu item. And also there are 2 new buttons here. One is called Get Storage and one is called Manage Storage. When you tap on Get Storage, it will take you to a separate page where you can see your current plan, and you can also upgrade your plan if you want. You can also switch between monthly to annual, and this is something I didn't see before. And when it comes to manage storage, I also spotted some differences. The first change is under the storage remaining section. Previously, it used to show the remaining storage in terms of time, but now it will show you the actual gigabytes. Also, the screenshots menu item is now on top of other apps, but previously it was the other way around. And lastly, we used to have a Learn More button at the bottom of the screen, which is no longer showing. And the last change I'm going to show you in Google Photos is the ability to remove the location from the photos that have estimated location, like this one for example. But this is not an option for the photos that got the location from the camera because you don't have access to change it or edit it. But if the location is estimated, you have the option to remove it now. And now it's time for today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by AirDroid Cast. Are you wondering how to mirror your phone to your PC or Mac for live streaming, remotely control your phone, or just for viewing it on a bigger screen? AirDroid Cast can do all of this. It supports mirroring between devices on the same Wi-Fi network, remote networks, or by using a cable to eliminate any delays and enjoy a clear image. I personally use AirDroid Cast at work to mirror my phone's screen to the laptop, so I can work and check the phone at the same time instead of going back and forth between 2 devices. And the best part is you can do this by using any internet browser without the need to install a companion app on your computer. So if your work PC has restrictions that don't allow you to install third-party apps, this won't be an issue. And if you want to view and control your phone, this can be done using the AirDroid companion app. It gives you plenty of controls to easily navigate your phone, in addition to using your computer's keyboard and mouse as input methods, which is very convenient. And lastly, you have the option to mirror up to 5 different devices at the same time. AirDroid Cast comes in 3 different packages. The Cast and the Control package gives you all the features I mentioned before for $3.49 a month. The Remote Casting package is $1 less, but it doesn't support device control. And lastly, the free local casting package that only supports wireless casting over the same Wi-Fi network. If you are interested, please check the download and the purchase links in the description below. And now let's get back to the review. Now let's move on to YouTube Music. And the first change is the redesigned playlist UI. At the top, you will see a new piece of information showing you the last time this playlist got updated. After that, you will see a bigger thumbnail and also a small description about the playlist that you can expand and collapse. Everything on the page is now centered. After that, you get some buttons. The first one is the ability to download the songs. You can add all songs to your library and you can get a toast notification here at the bottom. After that, you have the share button, which is not currently available in this case. And lastly, you have an ellipsis button that will give you more options like shuffle play, play next, add to queue, or add to playlist. And when you start scrolling inside the playlist, the play button will remain permanent at the bottom right corner for easier playback. And lastly, all the music categories at the top got new backgrounds in the header. Next, YouTube. And now you have the option to drag and drop videos from your YouTube app into other apps like WhatsApp, for example. All you need to do is to tap and hold on the video, and as you see, it will give you this shaded thumbnail. And when you move it down, you will be able to drop the link here in the chat and send it. The second change is actually a feature loss. I noticed after a while that the precise seeking feature is no longer showing. When I tap and hold on the screen and then pull up, nothing happens. It doesn't expand the progress bar. And this is one of the features I mentioned in my 50th episode that you can check right now by clicking the link on the screen or in the description below. One last change in the YouTube app is the redesigned media controls. Now each button has a circular background around it, and when you tap on it, you will get this new animation as well. I noticed also one more thing, the pause button is now thinner. So if I'm gonna play the video on both devices, you will see the old design has thicker buttons while now they are thinner. I got this new change only on the Honor Magic 4 Pro, which is a review unit sent over to me from Honor, and I'm currently working on a camera comparison with the Pixel 6 Pro and the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So if you are interested in Honor phones, stay tuned for my upcoming video. Next, Android System Intelligence app. This app is exclusive to Pixel users and it handles a lot of the smart features we use every day, like live captions, improved copy-paste, smart actions and notifications, and more. This app got updated recently, and based on this update, we got a new menu item under the At a Glance settings page called Control Using Data from Apps. And when you tap on it, it will take you to the privacy settings to a toggle called Personalize Using App Data, and the description says allow apps to send content to the Android system. So if you don't want your apps to send data to your At a Glance widget, you can turn off this feature. I'm not sure what kind of data it means here, but this is something you can turn off if you want. And when you go inside the Android System Intelligence settings page itself, you will also find another toggle saying customize the experience using your Google account data. So your At a Glance widget can also rely on your Google account data, not only data from apps, and this is something you can turn off right now if you want. But keep in mind, those two features are only available on Android 13. And I also noticed one more thing. When I take a screenshot, sometimes I see a contact showing over here that I can send the screenshot to it right away without the need to tap on the share button. So please let me know in the comments if you have this new feature as well. So that's pretty much it for today. Those are all the new changes I wanted to show you. Please let me know in the comments if you spotted any new change in any Google app to include in my future episodes. But for now, thank you so much for watching and see you the next video.